Good evening, everyone. I decided to choose the topic of a day that stands out. I chose something from this past summer. My boyfriend and I went to Door County on a trip for my birthday. We went for an entire weekend, so Friday through Sunday. We stayed in Ephraim, which is actually one of the tiny towns that are located along the left side of the little peninsula. The towns are actually around 7 minutes apart from each other, so it's really nice that they have a lot of different unique things in each of the towns that you can travel and check out. We stayed in Ephraim, did a couple of things around the area, visited some shops and stuff that were in Sister Bay, which were really cute. I loved the creamery and everything. But the reason that this trip really stood out to me was because of a specific day. It was the Saturday that we were there. We decided to get up really early in the morning and head to Bailey's Harbor, which is actually located on the other side of the peninsula. We decided to go clear bottom kayaking at I think 8 in the morning the tour was scheduled for. And it was the shipwreck tour, which is actually kind of neat. You get to see a lot of the wooden masses and stuff that have been there for many years, and it's just really cool even when you're kayaking that you get to see all of the stuff on the floor of the bay, because it's actually a pretty what is the word for it, it's a pretty shallow bay. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. um but we actually did that, and then we went and had the best breakfast that I've had in a very long time. If you're ever looking to go to Door County, they honestly have the most amazing food. I'm a very picky eater, and it was delicious the entire time that we were there. But anyways, we went to I think it was the Harbor Fish Market or something like that, and we had breakfast with a beautiful view of the bay, and it was a really nice sunny day outside, and just sitting there sipping my morning coffee and having a really good conversation with him was honestly one of my favorite parts of the entire trip, just because it was one of those moments where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm older and on a vacation, and we finally got rid of the kids or something like that, but you realize, oh my gosh, I'm like 27 years old and I'm sitting here and just finally getting a little peace and quiet. But after that, I went to the cute coffee shop, the Bearded Heart coffee shop, and it is right across the street from the restaurant that we ate at. It was super adorable. I didn't actually get any coffee from there because I was pretty wired, but I am extremely interested in coffee shops and love to just go around and see what they're all like and kind of what their merchandise is like and things that they offer, or the cute little knickknacks and stuff like that. Um, Another reason that this was my favorite is because we went to the brewing company, the Door County Brewing Company. It is actually very recent that they built this building that we went to. I think it was around 2014 that it was established. Um, and that's another thing that's kind of one of the things that we have gotten into, is going to the brewery and kind of seeing what they're like, what the architecture inside is like, as well as I'm more into the graphic side of it, the merchandise, things that they offer. I'm weirdly into that kind of stuff, obviously, from even the coffee shop. But I don't know, I just thought that it was super relaxing. And then the reason that this day is also so memorable is because the morning started out extremely nice and cozy and relaxing and everything that we wanted. And then we ended up going to Washington Island because we heard all this hype. Oh my gosh, we're going to Washington Island, or oh my gosh, we're going to do this. And we went to Washington Island and we paid around $60 for the ferry, which we were like, okay, you know what? We heard all the hype. It sounds really amazing to be able to go there. And we ride the ferry, which was really cool because I've never been on a ferry. And then we get to the island and we start driving around and we're like, there's nothing here. Like, we would have been way better off staying in the little tiny towns because there's actually something new to see or something new to do. And we're driving around this island like, I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing while we're here. There's nothing to do. There's no shops. There's no activities outside. And it was just kind of, it was weird because our day started out so well, and then we ended up getting stuck there because apparently the ferry runs way less frequently later in the day, and we ended up having to wait for the last ferry. So we had to sit in the line for the last ferry for the last hour and a half because we missed the second to last ferry by like 5 minutes. So that was kind of another thing where we were like, Oh gosh, are you kidding me? I can't even believe it. But overall, I think it was really nice. We ended up getting just a quick and easy dinner when we got back to the actual Ephraim Sister Bay area. I just thought that it was a day that really stood out because it was the best of both worlds in a sense. We got to do a lot of things that we like. It was very relaxing, a super beautiful day. Really nice to not have an actual agenda most of the time, and I guess just because we were not in Rhinelander and got to kind of experience other things as well, which it was extremely fun, and I had an awesome time, and I'm sure I'm going to remember it for a very long time. Other than that, I can't exactly think of anything else to mention for a day that stood out. I feel like I might be rambling if I decided to go on about anything else, but I feel like I covered my topic rather well. I know I had a couple of screw ups and everything, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to watching your speeches as well.